right, so who can control more, men or women? You say?
I said
Of course, you're gonna say men.
Men can control more just because of what I've seen on in life and TV and news and shit like that. From what my personal experience and my research, it boils down to the word accountability.
Desi, what you think? Men or women? His research. Liberty University, huh?
Oh, fucking kill me, dog.
Hey, I got the degree.
I say
Liberty University. You just want freedom.
Oh no, don't put them in there. Them motherfuckers, they can't control their earth.
Accountability, nigga. yeah.
All right, now welcome to the
All show. We leave Stacey Dash alone.
Right, she's been through a lot, literally and figuratively.
We live.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the Lord Show, Ish Talk TV, live from the DMV, doing it how it's supposed to be. I hope you got some kush at the crib, some cat in the bed, and some cash in your pocket. What more can be said? I hope you paying your rent because they kicking niggas out nowadays. Okay, okay.
And it's Halloween. You don't want to.
And gas is up. And gas is up. Where you gonna go?
almost $5.
Yep.
Shit crazy.
But I'm your host, B More, aka Princess Zamunda. I'm in the back. All right. And we got introduce yourself.
AJ Turn Up, aka Buff Curry. What's going on?
It's your girl, Watch Desi.
It's good, guys. It's your boy Champagne Rum. Follow me on Instagram at @Real1KingRum.
I like that royalty shirt too.
Thank you.
That's
I
dope.
got this one.
That's a special occasion shirt.
That's the dope shirt. It rock with the chain too.
You can say it's special occasion.
We all had that special. He used to love making fun of me when I had this special occasion shirt with a GameCube on the back of it.
No.
It was a red. That shit was fire until I saw the logo. It had a
No,
GameCube on it, and I was like, damn.
Yo, tonight we're talking about who can control their desires and emotions. Who can control their desires? Men, or who can control? Well, what's the
No,
fuck?
it's can men control?
Can men control? Who can control?
My nigga, how many of those ish stars did you have?
Exactly. That's why it's basically can men control their desires more than women in their emotions? That's the argument.
First, let's talk about what's the difference between the two.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we gonna get to that.
Hold your load. Hold that load.
And this question came from one of our followers. Shout out to Cream of the Planet Earth. So shout out to that brother.
Thank you.
And thank you to our sponsors, PPP Tactical, and also Customized Community Market.
Woo-woo.
And thank you for everyone just showing us love and leaving the likes and everything, and also everyone hitting up our Cash App.
We definitely appreciate you all.
Yep, Cash App is Ish Talk TV, and we got brownies too, and we got gummies. All right, hit us up. We doing some deliveries.
Yes, put your orders in.
Like these gummies, you'll be seeing stars literally.
Yes, you will be seeing.
And
stars.
you'll be amongst the stars after you eat this shit. This
Right.
is good stuff. Look, Snoop, you need to get on this right here. This right here.
All
Remember
right.
that video where he turned into a dog? This had me feeling like that.
For sure.
I know. But yes, sir. So yes, everybody good though. Everybody.
How was everybody's week?
My week is going good. I had a good week. I took a nice walk today. I'm lit this weekend, so I'm just anticipating
Halloween weekend.
Halloween weekend.
I'm just gonna.
I got 2 parties.
Yeah, I'm just hitting the streets. That's all. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
I'll be in the house with a movie, G.
I mean, that's cool too.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Hey, it's safe. It's safe.
Yeah.
You gonna watch?
I don't know if it's safe where I live.
Yeah, it's a spooky town over there all the time. The hood of horrors over there. You can't even walk out nowhere. Somebody say, "Get up." Get up, Mo. Like,
oh my gosh, hey, you out of line.
He say, "Give it up."
Get up.
Get up.
Get up, Mo. You be like, "Oh, come on, young Mo, come on."
Leslie, what you gonna be following?
Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna be a pink lady, like on Grease.
Nice.
And then Saturday, my little cousin is having a party, and we gonna be Hooter girls.
Hooter girls? Oh, that's
Hooter.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Hooters, they went on fire because they're saying that their skirt, their pants was too tight and high.
Why?
Well, that's what
It's Hooter.
right?
And most of them ain't got no ass anyway, so
That is true.
It
They got titties.
It shouldn't be a
Hooters
problem.
realize that now men like asses now. So you remember when Hooters used to be about breasts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm about to say y'all go to the wrong Hooters though. You go to the Hooters in Laurel, you go to the Hooters in Baltimore, and you gonna see some thickers.
They got wings. They got wings down there.
I ain't never seen thighs like that.
Yo. But you know why? It ain't that men like. It's because they just copying the black person's trend. We've always liked ass. Now
have we?
Yes, we all like it. Black men like it. Most black men. I won't say all.
I remember in
the
school.
most part.
Hold on. I remember in school, like elementary school, the ass wasn't the thing. Like men was attracted, like if a woman had a little mustache, nice legs and stuff like that. Like
elementary.
And then once I got to like middle school, it was a teacher that had a big old butt and people was flocking off to her. But still, the other women, they just was like regular women. And then it's like a butt phase now. Like everything is crazy about.
Sir Mix-a-Lot came out in 1992.
I know, but it's still.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it wasn't like a big thing the way it is now. Like
no. The thing is, it's just
probably they wasn't showing it as much. It was like it's there.
It's more. It's been copied now. It's so copied. That's why.
The BBLs.
Because sisters have always had this shape. Like he just said, Sir Mix-a-Lot came out in 92. He basically was holding it down because motherfuckers was talking about that shit in the 70s and 80s.
I mean, I come from a family full of women with nice asses.
So there you go. It's always been there. For the most part, black men always like that. That's why the white women with asses flocked to us, because they knew we would choose them, because usually white men thought they were fat. And,
Who?
They always thought that
they knew
like,
Sarah
thick
Barton
white
wasn't
women,
fat.
if a white woman wasn't a size 2,
clear.
then they was through with them. And then the brothers came back and said, I got you. That ain't no problem.
In the 1800s, they knew Sarah Bartman. I may be pronouncing the last name wrong, but she was.
Black women, well, not even just that, but in history shows you that thicker women back then was more desirable because that showed you were healthy, you were plump. You had
that's
nutrients.
Not like Africa.
No, that's everywhere. That was even in Europe as well. That was all over. When you were skinny back in the day, that's because your ass was starving. You was poor.
Yeah,
but now,
I'm eating good. If I'm big, I'm eating good.
Right? Yeah. Everybody now is a hen.
Oh, I'm eating good.
It's all good. Kevin Samuels would beg to differ, but that's his thing.
What's that? Oh, you like him, don't you? I know you do. You like Kevin Samuels because he's dragging women.
He has a message. Mm-hmm. I like everybody. He has a message. He has a message.
What the fuck is his message?
He called my homie a bitch. He told her, bitch, get off my phone.
I just like the fact that he going on everybody. He went in on this dude. You fat dude.
You could have been him.
He said, what they get? They didn't get a big dick.
Whole time, AJ, you had to get.
Yeah.
You could have been Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
You could have been Kevin Samuels.
Hate black women.
The way I hate black women. Woo! In the word, you know what? Kevin Samuels said it best. Can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Nah, Kevin Samuels is like he is like a conservative black dude.
Not conservative.
He is a conservative black dude.
Picture Dexter at his locker. I failed you. That's AJ. Talking to Kevin Samuels. I failed you.
Nah, y'all can think all you want.
One of the why everyone talk about how you be rude to black women, man.
They can talk all they want.
No, because Destiny, have you ever said that to me before? But I'm so like women have come to me like, yo, I was listening to the podcast.
I used to say that back then.
Okay, well, can these people who have these complaints, I would love for them to come on the show.
She's right here. She has a complaint.
We can have a conversation. No, we're not talking about Desi. We're talking about the other women.
Why I don't count? I count.
I need to ask them because I didn't say you didn't matter, but I want to know what they are thinking. Why do they feel
I'm
that
telling
way?
you what they think.
No, I need for them to tell me. I don't want to hear it from you. I want to hear it from them.
I ain't saying it, man.
Exactly. That if they don't want to come on the
Why
show.
You bring it up, Destiny?
Exactly.
It's just like
if you're not gonna come on the show.
Hold on, I'm asking her. Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I can't help but bring it up to AJ because it's so obvious. Like he's just like
it's obvious. It's obvious. What's so obvious?
Let her talk, man. Let her talk, man.
Women.
Why? Give me a concrete example.
Maybe you have issues like with your mom or like the women in your family that you just like. Even how you just mentioned Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash is like, she want to be Caucasian. That's your idol, like the girl that you like.
I was talking about for sexual satisfaction. I didn't say nothing
even
about
that.
Even
it's other women that's.
First of all, be more.
Bada boom, bada bam.
You know my relationship with my mom, so I love how black women love to go there. Now, see, I could easily flip the script on. No, you had that chance to talk. Like what he said, don't interrupt me on my show.
Okay.
I could have easily. Y'all love to go there. Oh, you don't like your mom.
You're sweating. What's bothering you?
Oh, nothing's bothering me. It's hot in here. You're sweating too. Your edges are sweating.
No, it's natural glow.
Yeah, you got some. You might need some.
It's a natural glow. Do you see any palettes?
Get some look for them cornflakes.
Exactly.
So yeah, but see, I can easily flip the script though. Oh, it's always I never had in a relationship with my mom, or I don't like my mom, and it's like.
Or maybe your grandmother.
Strike one. Because then if I could easily say something like, "Well, where was your daddy? You don't have a dad figure."
I do have a dad. I've always had a dad.
Same for you though. The rest of them, they might have daddy issues.
Okay.
The other ones, they might have perception issues. So I guarantee half those people who are complaining are the same ones that had those mistakes and don't want to be held accountable.
What's mistakes?
Mistakes is having children out of marriage.
No, this dude like Korea posted something like y'all know her post be. So she posted like something, and then this dude went under there and was like, "Look at this, another bitter single mom, upset at all black men because she made the wrong choice, right?" So she texted me a picture of the comment. I'm like, and she was basically saying like, look at how people judge off the outside, not knowing that me and her are like this,
right?
Like,
oh, that's cool though. But see, I look at it like that. But it's so funny that, like you just said, you know the whole story. But when people try to project their bullshit on me, I just go, okay. Like the mom situation
everybody
is the
is
funniest.
saying the same thing, AJ.
That doesn't mean that you're right.
Something there. There's some
everybody
there.
Because if everybody doesn't,
you treat all women the same except for
they're
like Caucasian.
So
wait.
I treat all women the same, but I hate black women. Which one is it? You got.
Don't try to do that. You didn't allow me to finish my statement.
Look,
what I said is.
I'm about to say, the rest of her sentence finished it all.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, in the court of law, the stenographer.
Okay, what's the next topic? Because this is not giving Eon love.
What Desi said was, it seems like you treat all women the same unless they're like white or Hispanic or something.
I treat everybody the same across the board. Everybody's gonna be treated across the board. I am unlike everybody else. I actually follow Martin Luther King's drive. I treat you by the content of your character. Now, if you just happen to be dumb and my people, I'm not going to give you a pass. Then I'm going to hold you to a higher standard because you are our people and you know better. So, oh no, let me get one up. Nah, when you preach and see the pastor do this, take your time. Exactly. Be like, look.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
But
too much longer.
I ain't gonna hold it too much longer. But in the name of the Lord, you just need to act right.
Okay, so
you gonna mind me.
So we
you gonna mind me. You gonna mind me. Or I go to
Pastor
Becky
Turner.
You know what?
Pastor Turner.
Becky plays the receiver role. Y'all always want to be the damn quarterback.
You motherfucking right.
And you lose every time.
The quarterback, the wide receiver,
exactly.
all of the above.
You want to be Russell Wilson throwing passes and getting intercepted.
Is this the black woman, black man divide that everyone's talking about?
AJ just hate us. He hate this pretty brown right here.
All right. So what if
I have so many things.
So let's get to the topic.
Please.
Let's get to the topic. We got Champagne Ron, we got Desi, we got AJ Turnup, and you got I'm the Prince right here. The Prince.
Yeah.
Prince of what?
Yo, go cop those.
The Prince of those ish brownies.
Ish brownies. And we talked about my scary hours last show. We're gonna get to your scary hours too. The scariest and the saddest we've seen you since it's Halloween. But let's get to the topic. Ish Talk TV. Let us know how you feel. Leave a comment. Cash App Ish Talk TV. Okay. AJ, why don't you give the topic?
Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about
men and women?
Okay, so basically the whole topic is, as we discussed, which one can men basically Are
Can
they
men
more
control their desires?
desires more than a woman can control her emotions? So I'll leave that to the floor. First of all, she is our guest. I'm gonna let her start off. Go ahead, Desi, please.
I had 2 Ish Talk Stars edibles, so I'm a little.
I was about to say preach on that, dog. 'Cause I had 2 of those, and y'all see I'm a little leaning over this motherfucker.
So it's okay. Okay, so can men control their desires?
Their urges, or more than women can control their emotions.
But what's the difference, though?
Your
desire is an emotion like that. It brings up an emotion in you. If you want something, it's going to make you.
Okay.
No.
That urge.
I can feel an emotion, but not act on my desires. I feel like desires is something that you have the option to act on.
Exactly.
But emotions is the same way. You can have an emotion and decide if I want to act on that.
Emotions is more of a state of being. An urge is a brief moment of a certain act. Yeah. It's a certain thought of an act that you want to do, but you don't. You are more in control of
an
it.
emotion is the same way. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
okay.
I think emotions is
I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself. Like sometimes I get emotional and I act on it, and sometimes I don't. Mm-hmm. And if I have a desire for something, I'm going to follow up on it as well, or I don't. So it's like it don't really matter. Let me look up these definitions because I want to get to the bottom.
You don't know what desire.
I do, but I want to go to the.
You want to go to the actual definition.
Yeah, so I can better.
So type in definition of desire.
All right, Ron. What do you think?
What did you?
I don't know. You might go to Urban Dictionary. For all I know.
I am not remedial, okay? Like I'm not a dumb girl.
I never said that.
You about to get 2-piece or
fire desire,
motherfucker.
I would say women control their emotions worse. A little worse than men control their desires, because I've pissed a lot of women off, so I've seen a lot of female emotion. Mm-hmm. But just because
I can have the desire to fuck you up. That's an emotion.
Emotion is the feeling. Desire is the action.
Exactly.
A strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
And that's a choice.
That's the definition of desire.
But it's still more...
Let's Google emotion, because the shit is the same.
All right.
But I think not you're looking at the literal definitions. I think in the context of the question, he's saying, do men control their urges more than women control their feelings?
Because you actually reinforcing the second end of that topic.
So do you feel men control their urges?
Yeah. What does that say? Emotion is a natural, instinctive state of mind. Now, what did I say earlier? So did I not say state of being?
No. We do have emotions, but the question is more so y'all emotions versus our urges.
And look, a natural, instinctive state.
Because it's been times when I've wanted to cheat.
From one.
It's been times where I've wanted to cheat. I had the opportunity to cheat, but I did not cheat.
Right. You had the urge to holler at that woman, but you did not.
Yeah. How did you feel about that?
It's not about it's a...
Hold on, let me answer my question.
Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
I need a muzzle for your ass.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was normal. I was used to telling these hoes no, leave me alone. You know.
Go on, go.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of angry, happy, extreme, and I've seen a lot of women cheat, which stems from an emotion. So if you got past that emotional level to got the urge level, because even if the emotion isn't with the man you're cheating with, it's a breakage from the emotion of the man that you were dealing with. Because if once you get that pussy up, you that emotional shit is that shit out the window. It's about to crack your forehead next time I see you, bitch. Yep.
That's right.
But yeah, it's I would say men control our urges a little better than women control their emotions.
Yeah.
Okay, when you put into cheating and all that, okay.
No, I would say the same too. I think I'm not gonna say it's overwhelming on either side because
it's close.
I'm gonna say it's still close, but I'm still gonna say women. And if I had to do a percentage, I would say 65-35.
Of course, the woman.
No, it's not close to that. The reason why I say that is
Men
because
cheat. Men are known to cheat.
it's not just about those type of urges too. It also boils down to more of the logical thinking and the outcome. Men typically we have more urges, but we typically are thinking more so about the consequences afterwards. Okay, yeah, I have the urge to steal on a nigga, but I don't want to do that because this nigga might pull back with a gun and shoot me. Or I have the urge to fuck this woman's wife,
extreme.
but I don't want to do that because I don't want to break up a home and this nigga will shoot me. And then I have the urge to steal on the job, but I don't want to lose my job.
Women will do it anyway, be like, fuck
the consequences. No, women will,
that's what y'all say.
Women react more intensely off their emotion, not caring about the consequences. And a lot of times, a lot of women will do that because they know that they have an advantage because they are a woman. Just like there are a lot of women out there who emotionally are angry at a man for whatever reason and like to put hands on him, knowing that this dude will fuck you up. But at the end of the day, you know that you're a woman and you use the double standard because if that man puts his hands on you, now he's a punk. He's a coward.
And her forehead right now, but she got 6 brothers.
And that's what we're saying.
87 cousins.
Emotionally, a lot of women out there they will do something out of spite. Just like with the DK Metcalf situation. This chick literally got on the internet threatening to put his address out there because he told her to go back to the house.
Sure, after did.
She was almost at his crib.
So what do you?
And she was emotionally upset.
But what did Rob Kardashian do to Blac Chyna?
What do you mean?
The same thing a female would do.
What?
Yeah, no.
We never
He
said.
posted her news, posted a sex tape.
Right, but we're talking about.
Told her business.
I
posted
get that.
Text messages.
Did I just say that men can
Kanye West getting his feelings too. Drake getting his feelings. He got a whole album about it.
You're talking about
like men act on emotions too.
But that's business.
Future just said, "Tell Steve Harvey we don't want her." Why you had to say that?
But that's business orientated. You're talking about something completely different. We're talking about in everyday life. Women will do things more out of spite. I just gave you another one. I'll give you another one. The guy who played Romeo on Steve Harvey show got killed behind a woman lying about him because she was emotionally upset. Tupac had a female emotionally say that he sodomized her when she was mad because dudes G'd her up and she couldn't live with those choices. It really boils down to more of the accountability. Men have more of an accountability than the women. Men go, hey, I know at the end of the day, if I do this shit, I have to face these consequences. Women more so are, fuck it, I'm just going to go with it because I'm angry, I'm upset, they shouldn't have did this to me, blah, blah, blah. And I go back to the putting hands because there are a lot of women out there who feel that they have the right to jump in men's face, put their hands on them, and then talk down to them, say really mean ass shit, and they don't think
about the police.
They don't think about the consequences.
Let me add. So I feel like when it comes to desires, men are just more willing to risk it all. Like he'll cheat on some girl he met at the bar in the bathroom, knowing that he got a whole family in the house. You know what I'm saying? A woman wouldn't do that. She'll think about it. She'll like masturbate or some shit over it. Are
you sure about that? Because there's reports of women cheating.
And in society,
but women, how often do men
people get on women for their emotions? If they say something, they're called a bitch or something like that. But if a man do it, it's showing passion. Nah, you're showing. You a bitch too?
Yeah, dog.
Either way, both parties are acting like bitches.
No, because at the same time, okay, look, if two people if you saw a man crying just because he had an emotional breakdown, he is soft, he an asshole. Oh,
that's not true. But I don't think like that.
I'm gonna say
yeah, you might not, but you're not the majority. A lot of women
like show that emotion, like
no, y'all.
Cause you holding it in anyway. Like let it out so you can treat me better.
Y'all want the niggas y'all like to have those emotions,
especially black women, dog. Cause black women know we holding a lot of shit.
But black women want niggas to show emotion. They don't get when a good man cries, he's a bitch. He too saucy. That's why I can't be with him because he's too soft.
Sylvia.
You know what I'm saying? But
What's the character on Django with Samuel Jackson?
See, that's her emotion right there. Because all I'm saying is, do we not do that in the black community? Like, if a man who ain't, y'all, a lot of times y'all want the niggas that you trying to get to show emotion when he don't give a shit because he's mostly unavailable. So that's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm not even gonna hold you. These itch gummies is outrageous. These itch gummies are outrageous.
But the piggyback on the men that y'all say that can't hold their desires, I do think there are men of power cannot hold their desires more so. Like your Harvey Weinsteins, they can't do that shit because they're so used to getting their way. So yes, when a woman tells them no, it's no, you don't tell me no.
And then they can ruin the woman's career.
Yeah. Those type of, I think more so men of power and influence, they can't control their urges. Like people like us, we have to control our urges. We have to control our shit.
AJ sounds like the Uncle Tom of Black Widow.
No?
The Uncle
How do you
Tom.
comment?
Nah, this is a text message I just got. AJ sounds like.
Well, whoever texts me, please come on the show and we can talk about it.
What's the Boondocks?
Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus.
I ain't gonna give him Uncle Ruckus up because
it's getting there. The older he get, it's gonna get worse.
The older he get. Is that true?
I guess it has to be true just because, you know, I'm speaking my mind, speaking different. But
no, it's not that you're speaking different. You know what? You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good, buddy.
That's why it's hot in here.
Yeah, that shit was right on your fucking
it's like, damn. I know I need a tan. I want to get darker, but shit. But yeah,
because all your shit is
Hey, look, when you speak facts, it just pours through. Look, that's my personal opinion. I just feel like it all boils down to the accountability in those aspects. Men are going to have more accountability because we know that the consequences and the repercussions are going to be far more severe for us.
I think it's a way of thinking. I don't think it matters if it's a woman or a man because I have thought some wild things lately. I didn't act on it. Just today, I thought about something very petty. I did not act on it.
That's good. But
so,
yeah, I get that, but that's just you. What I'm talking about is from what I've seen and
it's
what I've researched.
people out here like me. That's a woman.
Yeah, I get that, but you're not the majority either.
I am.
No, how are you the majority?
Because I said so.
Exactly. See.
Okay, so who you think?
Stop.
All right, so who can control more, men or women? You say?
I said.
Of course, you're gonna say men.
Men can control more just because of what I've seen on in life and TV and news and shit like that. From what my personal experience and my research, it boils down to the word accountability.
Desi, what you think? Men or women? His research. Liberty University, huh?
Oh, fucking kill me, dog.
Hey, I got the degree.
I say
Liberty University. You just want freedom.
Oh no, don't put them in there. Them motherfuckers, they can't control their urges.
Accountability, nigga.
Okay, I think it's 50-50.
You can't say 50-50.
No, let us say. Emotions. She said it's 50-50.
It's a trans situation.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Okay. Ron, you said men, right?
Yeah, I said men control.
All right, I'm going to say women can't control their emotions.
Okay.
In certain situations, times, and everything. All right? Woo! Damn. Okay. So, yeah, Ish Talk TV.
Based off my life, based off my research.
Based off my life, based off my research.
I have a book coming out.
That need to be a meme.
Yo, we got Ish Talk brownies, Ish Talk
the gummies.
The
gummies.
Go to
this is what they
UTCDMV.com. You can order.
They seeing stars right now. And then if you want to check out the merchandise, UTCDMV.com. Get all the good stuff. It is cold now, so you can get those sweats.
Yes.
Sweatshirts. You get hoodies. You get pants. And we still giving out those prizes if you shout us out. Get there. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. We everywhere.
Do y'all want to get to DMV news. You want to go to shit I see on my timeline?
Shit I see on my timeline.
All right,
DMV
shit I see on my timeline. All right. So we want
we
to talk
gonna do?
about women's.
So it's just one or the other?
Nah.
Oh, all right, cool.
So we want to talk about we were talking about men's rights and society and shit.
Mhm.
So women stuck with a $3,100 dinner bill after her blind date refused to pay for the 23 family members she brought along.
Ron,
Is this woman foreign or something?
Ron, I'm gonna let you.
Because only foreign people be having 25 people at the buffet.
Man, that's a birthday dinner.
What happened? Anybody know
Well,
the story?
this specific story, because a lot of people was talking about something. See, this was wrong with black women. I knew she would city boys
black?
me up. No, she wasn't. This is a woman from Japan, and they said I don't want to mispronounce her name, but yeah, she had a blind date. Well, this is actually their second date, but they met on a blind date, and so she invited him to her birthday dinner or some type of celebratory dinner. And when the bill came, she passed it to him. And he was like, oh, separate bills. And then she pulled him to the side, like, you're not going to pay for it, my family. Woo, woo. And he did what any good man was supposed to do. Told that bitch she was tripping and walked off. He put down, like, I don't know what the exact amount was, but he put down enough money for his food. Like, let's say his food was $65. He put down $80 and walked out. Real nigga alert.
Yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. That was just trifling.
So 3,100 divided amongst 24 people. Everybody had to put in like 130. So I don't know if kids was there. They probably got to break it up a little bit different.
Did they always say split the check?
Nah, you gotta pay. Everybody got somebody. It gotta be on somebody's card.
Everybody drinks and shit all included.
Yep.
You got somebody's card, huh?
Somebody got cash app.
Don't the waiter usually ask that? Like Brian be like, "Yo, how we doing this?"
Yep.
But how did she finesse her family, or how did they think that was going to happen?
I mean,
maybe she thought she was finessing the situation. I don't know.
Probably. She probably was. Like,
I wonder if he
just cash at me.
Right. He must have had the urge to knock her ass out, but he just paid. He didn't do it. He probably paid his $80 and left.
He probably didn't want to hit a woman.
Yeah. Now he had that urge.
In front of the whole family.
You bring 23
he ain't gonna make it out.
You bring 21 people in my to dinner. I'm gonna be like,
he's about to knuckle up.
Yes.
All her uncles and cousins over there.
Exactly.
But maybe it was like a cultural thing. Since it was an Asian person in her family.
Nah, she was.
Maybe she knew he was a millionaire. She probably like he got it, but
She
y'all mess with each other like that.
She tried to finesse that dude. He was like, oh no, oh God.
This brought me to your story of your similar situation.
Oh yeah.
Somebody did that to you.
Yeah, yes and no. And
y'all was at brunch, right?
No, it wasn't a brunch. I took her on a date.
Did she tell you her friend her family member is coming?
No, her sister was coming, and then
I feel like I heard.
Then when we got there,
you left her.
No, I didn't leave her.
It was like
while we were driving there, I was like, "So, does your sister have a date?" And she said, "Yeah." At first, she was like, "Yeah, my sister's gonna have a date coming." I'm like, "Oh, all right, she's just gonna meet us there." I was like, "Okay, cool. All right." I'm thinking, all right. So as the time went on, I'm like, "This nigga ain't no date." No man sitting in this chair right here. Mm-hmm. So that's when she pulled
they just texting each other giggling. Girl, he about to pay for both hours.
Yeah, like they just pulled the okie doke, and I'm just like, now mind you, I was young. I had just gotten extra. I just had this is years ago. This is thank me later.
Okay.
This was thank me later. I had just gotten extra money, like a nice amount, so I was balling. So I had to pay for her and her sister. And myself, that shit cost. It was hibachi.
I mean,
too.
Real men don't have a problem with that. When I was in Miami, I just met a guy. He paid for me and my girlfriend.
No, it's not about real men. It's about financially stable men.
Exactly. And it's not.
Well,
about
I guess
men.
that's what it is.
No,
but you just said you had it. Was balling out.
But that was dumb as hell on me. That was I got suckered in. That's a sucker move.
How much was the bill?
That shit was like $350.
And they were talking. They were laughing at your jokes and shit.
Yeah, I mean the girl, my date, me and
Anthony, and speaking
Anthony's so funny. Me and my date were vibing, we were good, but I'm sitting here like, while her sister's ordering shit, I'm like, yeah, where's the dude who's going to be paying for her shit?
How many drinks they get?
They got like 5 between each other. So I take that back. It cost more because I was at Hibachi, so it was about $4 something. And yeah,
Desi, you ever had your friend come?
But I got some buns though after that, so that's why I said
it wasn't that day though. But
it was that night.
No, last time you told the story, you said it wasn't that.
No, it was that night. Her sister got dropped off. I was pissed, but I got some bun.
Is this an ambush?
Desi, have you ever brought your friend over to a date?
I did actually. I met a guy, and he was just like coming on real strong, wanted to take me out the same night. So I'm like, okay. I was with my cousins, and I was with my cousin and her friend. We went out to eat with him, and he paid for our food. He was talking shit, and I'm like, boy.
I can admit, for me, I was a sucker.
He was like, because at first he wanted me to ride with him. He was like, they go with us. I'm like, yeah. He was like, who paying for him? I was like, you. And we went out to eat, and he paid for it.
All right.
But guess what he did? Like, he ordered a red snapper, right? When he got there, he was like, what the fuck is this? This shit burnt. I don't want this shit. And send it back. So that was off his bill. So he just paid for it.
That was smart.
Yeah, he was like, look, man, I don't know if I got enough for myself and everybody. God damn.
I can't do that shit in a hibachi. The meat was already on the plate. I was like, this shit burnt. No, it ain't. He gonna be like, no, it ain't. I just cooked it the way you asked. I cooked it the way you asked. Like, damn. Oh, man, that shit was, damn, well.
All right, so shout out to that brother. He walked out at the right time.
Right, good job. Don't get finesse.
And I blocked him.
All right, next. And you blocked him after that? Okay. All right, Desi. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you do with ugly dudes that reach out, that try to talk to you?
Like that type of
like
ugly?
that.
Like that type of ugly. That's love.
I thought that was Charlie Murphy.
And this
I would be nice to him because
this made me feel bad.
No, I would be nice to him, but it wouldn't be like he stand a chance because he may be a nice guy, but I wouldn't be able to get over his appearance.
That's pretty bad.
It's honest. I would be nice to him. It would just be like, you my dog, but I wouldn't be able to be romantically involved with you.
And nothing's wrong with that.
It's a man. It's a black dude.
No obligation to do this.
It's a black dude. It's an African dude that looks like a monkey.
No.
And you know what? Maybe if he had his hair cut and got some muscles, he wouldn't be that bad. He has some beautiful eyes.
He got some. That's how my lips used to be like that, and I'm happy that when I got older, it like came.
Yeah, it matched your body.
It matched my
But
face.
you didn't have that bone structure though.
He still had the damn soup cat, man. Look, his lips covered his face sometimes. You be like, Brian, you close your eyes? Nah, keep me talking.
Wow, AJ.
I mean, we all have nigga lips. It's all good,
No, why they gotta be nigga lips?
Because they are.
You sound like
girls are paying for these lips.
Yeah,
they
want this.
Ain't nothing wrong with
lips,
that,
man.
Look, everybody copies
And
this.
they come natural.
Everybody copies this. We know this. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, it's okay.
I get compliments on my lips all the time.
You still had the hose. Bimo, you had the hose. It's all good.
Once I got over my looks, I got.
Look, I'm just saying, when we went to Ocean City and y'all two motherfuckers was in there ripped, I'm sitting over here. What did Crystal's sister say about me? AJ's an MWB. Man with boobs. I was like, damn.
You ain't forget that shit.
Huh?
Yeah, forget
that. How big were they?
I mean, they was in the BC cup range. They
were
had
you
glands.
Like husky?
Yeah, I was like husky. I had a little bit of the yak in there.
So you had a cup.
I had a cup, yeah. And I was posing like this, so it made it worse.
Okay,
so that shit.
All right, next DMV news. Next shit I see on my timeline.
Fuck what they talking about on your timeline.
All right, Kyle Rittenhouse. His trial happened or is happening. But something came up, Ron. What happened?
So the judge in the case has told the prosecutors that whenever they're addressing the court, they cannot call the people that this kid shot and killed, they cannot call them victims, but they can refer to them as rioters, looters, and arsonists.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Rewind. So the victims are black.
Yes. Yeah.
What town is this in?
This is in Minneapolis.
Yeah. And
This is like when during the George Floyd riots.
Right.
Yeah, and
he shot he killed 2 people, and basically since it's he was 17 at the time, so he must be 18 now.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying that just don't refer to the people he killed. The judge said that the prosecution cannot refer to the people he killed as victims.
Are they going to take that to the Supreme Court?
I would hope so, because this Minneapolis court ain't it.
It's already tainted.
Yeah.
This is America. I'm not surprised. I mean, they do shit like this all the time. So why are we surprised?
And this man was on the run too. And once he got out, he went to a bar, and he's not even like 21 with his mom.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
It is. It's a damn shame. Shame.
Like his little GoFundMe for his lawyers, they just got over like $600K.
Mm-hmm.
Like these white people, they throw their money at
they support their own.
They support their own. That for sure.
They get mad when we do.
But when you talk about support your own, what if you're in a marriage like Will and Jada, and you gotta support all that dumb shit that she be talking about every week? That's when you have no respect for your marriage.
When I saw Ron's story, when he posted with,
we gotta get Brother Will up out of there.
We gotta get Brother Will out that situation. What did she say this time, y'all?
The Red Table. She was with Gwyneth Paltrow talking about the sex life with her and Will, and Did
you see the whole Red Table?
I saw it for most of it. Most of what I could bear. I mean. I get it. Like, she's out there talking her shit, but it's just certain things you just keep private. And that's where I feel it's like, okay, your marriage is sacred. That's something that you should share before God. That's my only issue. It's like, it reminds me, what it reminds me of? The Tyson interview with him and Robin Givens. Remember when she had talked about how their marriage was a living hell in front of this, and this brother, all he had to do was just sit there and take that shit.
Like a house,
he couldn't do anything because he knew he would just reinforce the stereotype. Like, she was a fucking ass for that, because that's something you talk to your marriage counselor, your pastor. Certain shit is private. This Red Table shit is just a little ridiculous, because I would love what if Will went out there and been like, yeah, and let's say he cheated and be like, yeah, she cool. I love her. She the wife of my children, but her box got washed up over with her face.
Yeah, how come she's not doing no movies?
Now, if he said some shit like that, he would be ridiculed.
She's a businesswoman,
and she get millions from Facebook.
Yeah, but we all know Will is the big star of that whole thing. Like, he is the top flight guy. So if it's on Will now. It's like, that's their marriage, that's their privacy, that's their life. So whatever they both decide to do, I wish nothing but the best for you both. But if I'm Will, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Well, they said him and Dwayne was messing with each other like he's gay.
No.
So
I hear you.
Maybe she deal with that with
wait
him.
a minute.
You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Once again, I just said we don't know their lives, but that shit right there, until there's full concrete proof, like all that bullshit about what they've done, maybe. But August and Jada were fucking.
Allegedly.
No.
She said entanglement. That don't mean much.
Be quiet. Really, be quiet. Eat a damn. I throw all these stars in your mouth for that shit. That's just no. She
said entanglement, and we implied it as what we wanted to.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wrap it up. Anyway, wrap that shit up. Anyway, if I'm Will, I'm getting the fuck out. I can't do that shit anymore. You continue, like you said, you talk about our marriage, get that shit, like, talk about something else. Talk about Set It Off. Talk about what that was like. Were you in a bind with Nate? Can you talk about that shit, please? Talk about that. Talk about what that scene was like when Nate was giving you the work.
This is a message that someone wrote to Jada Pinkett Smith on Facebook. Why your egghead ass doing my Uncle William like that? Got him looking bad out here. That's some pussy ass shit. It's alright though. Unc go get him a bad one when he leave your little Bill Franklin the turtle looking ass. Unc gave you everything. What you give him? Nothing but them weird ass jits.
That's a Florida nigga.
Unc hurting. And I'm hurting. I'm disappointed in you, Caillou.
That's a Florida nigga. Oh yeah, it's just like you out here like the disrespect.
Yeah.
It's just the disrespect. But I get if I talk too much about her, I'm disrespecting black women. So I'm gonna just keep it very brief.
Please
I'm
do.
disrespecting black women. So I'm gonna just keep it there. But if this shit was reversed, Will would be thrown to the fire. So if
he was messing,
I'm just saying it's that double standard shit.
No,
double
it's the
standards.
tone. It's the undertone.
Ain't no damn undertone.
Kind of like when you're working with Caucasian people and they're not being rude, but they are being rude.
No, ain't got shit to do with Caucasian people. This is between right and wrong. She is wrong as shit for what she's doing. This red table shit is like, maybe that's what she needs to do to generate some real income.
I'm about to say, because every episode isn't like that.
Right.
No, it's not. But
like
damn, sometimes your marriage should be your marriage. Everybody ain't got to know that shit. That's not people's business.
I agree with that marriage relationship.
I hate when people talk about like
if you're single doing you
and these goals and shit.
Yourself.
The Will and Jada thing. Oh, that's goals. Yeah, that shit did not age well at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like you and your partner be goals. I don't give a shit about what those people doing. They got millions of dollars. I don't.
I saw a meme that was like when
Say that.
the meme was like when J. Cole said, damn, I forgot the line.
What?
The J. Cole line about Jada and Will. I mean, Jada and Will. Oh,
AJ.
I want that real love, that Jada and that Will love. They was like, yo, when J. Cole said that, he had no clue about this shit.
No, and then I know people are gonna break into the group. You ain't supposed to be watching him, Vlad. I saw some shit where Vlad was saying that he got a lot more.
He disrespected the minister.
He got more like shit on them. He said the August shit is nothing compared to what people like about how they get down.
Vlad?
No, the sources that are close to Will and Jada.
But Vlad said that.
Yeah, it was on Vlad TV. But other people that he interviewed, they said, "Oh yeah, we know shit too."
Speaking of Vlad, his boy Lil Boosie.
Wipe it out.
Is he the People's Champ? He came at
Boosie's
Lil
playing
Nas's
from
ex's dad saying, "I know it hurt you.
It hurts you that your son came out that way.
Your son came out that way."
God, he's just going at everybody.
What if he's been hot?
No, I fuck with Boosie just because Boosie just.
But he's heard that Instagram like messed up his money.
Yeah, they
like, and what everybody else is doing on Instagram, like it's a crazy live that come on.
Instagram is
and girls on there playing with it. Y'all seen that live?
Yeah.
That live don't get shut down.
Nope.
He said he has plugs
Yep.
at Instagram. I'm like,
yeah, well they, obviously they
get Boosie his page.
Because Boosie
but
has lost like 4 Instagram pages.
Yes, he has, and Facebook. I think he lost one of his Facebooks too.
I'm pretty
Probably.
sure.
But yeah, he definitely lost like 4 Instagram pages, and every time he come back, his name don't need to be Boosie no more. It'd be some other shit. It'd be like some real alien shit. But that's because if Instagram sees a Boosie page get made, they taking it down immediately.
Yeah, they're doing
like they don't want this man to make no money.
I understand. I think what Boosie is trying to do is defend masculinity, and I
don't even think that's what he's trying to do.
I think he is, because I think what he wants people to know is it's okay to be a straight heterosexual male and leave it at that. What I think he's a little frustrated because he feels that I guess the industry is promoting like Lil Nas to a certain level where now
it ain't even Lil Nas X.
Well,
the whole industry is weird.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, but I'm not saying I'm for everything Boosie does, because there's a lot of shit that he needs to clean up, like introducing his children to sex so soon. I don't agree with that.
Just because you ain't start having sex till after high school, don't blame Boosie.
Oh no, you must not knew AJ in high school.
Don't blame Boosie because I had
Pretty
champagne.
No, it's not even that. You don't introduce your children to sex when you're 12 and 11 and all that. There's a certain level of innocence you need to keep there, and Boosie is just going by his
12
environment.
years old is grown nowadays.
No, that's the problem. That's not grown. 12 years old ain't grown.
Well, I'm gonna say emotions.
No, not even emotions. Hell, you're not even emotional.
Got grown emotions?
Yes.
So then 12-year-olds grown emotions need to go pay bills. Since they feel grown. You just said they grown.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand that's not grown. Fucking even in your 20s, you're not even really emotionally knowing who you are. People.
But it's okay for these kids to be taking these 12-year-olds to be taking transgender pills or hormone pills.
We didn't say that, but
he can't have sex at 12, but this person can be preparing themselves to get titties.
That's what we're talking about. According to it's wrong either. It's wrong either way.
So don't condemn him. Only.
Did you not hear me say? I didn't say I condemned him. I said I condemn his ideals when it comes to sexuality and introducing at a young age. But I stand with him being a proud heterosexual
but
male.
They're doing that on the trend. What they're doing with the way
I understand.
Like,
I understand.
She is
both sides are not right. When it comes to children are off limits. You let children grow in their innocence, and then when they become of an adult, mature age to make their decisions, that's when you allow
How you know
them.
He wasn't a grown 12-year-old though?
There ain't no grown 12-year-old.
That's not true.
That is very true. You ain't no grown 12-year-old.
My brother was like a little man.
Yeah, especially even
in
like in the 70s, like they were like 12-year-olds walking to the metro.
That doesn't make it right.
What you living in picket fence and shit like that? These niggas grew up in the hood. That's different.
Okay, so, yeah, and the hood is fucked up.
Okay.
So what you just said was dumb.
No. But this is what they do.
That's dumb as shit, though. That's the problem. That's why the rest of the world is laughing at us because the shit you just said. They grown ass 12-year-olds.
It was a movie called 13. It was two white girls that was doing wild shit. That's the same thing that happens in the projects. They was just in the white suburbs. It's the same shit that happens.
Why are you worried about what white people doing? Let them do that shit.
God.
We handle our problem here. Fuck with what they were doing. What about here?
You're making me raise my voice.
You can raise your voice because you know why? Because your emotions.
No, it's because you're over talking me.
We gotta move on to
your emotions.
Speaking of transgenders, Sydney Starr. She went on.
It's the way you said he said Sydney Starr. He's like, you got that? Everybody got that? You heard me say Starr? Sydney Starr. It's the way he did it, yo. He very subliminal. He said Sydney Starr.
I was like, I make sure it's not Alexa Sky or some shit.
No, because he's definitely been calling Shorty Alexa Sky.
So she went on to talk and she said that people are not ready for a straight man kissing a transgender woman, and she's making it like, okay, did y'all see it? But why did no one gave a fuck? No one is not checking for that. Like there's other shit going on. This gas price is going on. And
I'm worried about gas.
I'm not worried about somebody kissing a trans.
It's just nobody. They
I feel like it was a money grab. It was attention.
I think Darius just more embarrassed. I think he was more embarrassed.
You gotta say something.
Yeah, he was more embarrassed.
No, I don't think so. I think Sydney Starr she wanna be a big star, right? Okay. So she put herself in situations which is so late and like it's been done already. Why you keep following this formula? Do something else. You have a platform.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you're making the trans girls look weak, and it's some bad trans girls out here. Like, stop what you're doing.
Do y'all believe that they can exploit?
She's exploiting. Yes, that's what she's doing.
Absolutely.
But no one's not saying nothing about it. No one's not.
A lot of people.
There's people just
because
doing
the
it for
gays
money.
has beaten us down because they shit.
It's just
they got the foot on the neck.
I think the reason why I say Darius is embarrassed is because I'm sure he got a team of people like, yo, Black Twitter is roasting your ass. All those.
What they say about me?
They had so much shit. Somebody was like, I ain't trust him since he wanted to be a cop. I was like,
damn.
Yo, so that's what that's about. Nobody said for the most part, we don't give a shit. If that's what you like, nigga, that's what you like.
Okay.
That's your business.
Wait, I just had this thought, right? Where's that guy that came over and he said that him and his white friends go cooning? Do y'all remember that?
Go cooning.
But was this on a show or was this off the show? Was this off the air?
It was a comedian or something?
Right, I feel like a comedian would say some shit like that on the show. He
wasn't a comedian. You don't remember that
on this show?
Yes.
Trick or treat cooning. What?
And we like, whoa. He like, nah, we go hunting for raccoons.
Oh,
I don't remember.
When we was having a conversation about the guns and stuff.
That must have been when I was there.
No, you was definitely here.
I think it was the dude that shot. No, not shot. The rapper was going in on.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It's not him?
Oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't him.
Y'all
I just want to
burnt
bring that back up. I'm sorry. I just want to bring it up again.
What happened with
That's
that?
okay.
Well, that ain't nothing to do
Yeah,
with-
I know that.
Scooter Man.
I'm being mean. I know.
Oh, Scooter Man.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring it back up.
Does you want to speak on
Reminder, you got scooted, man.
that? You want to speak on that?
I heard the song. I was like, ooh.
You want to speak on that, Desi?
I don't want nobody.
Scooter Man controversy.
I don't want nobody dissing me on the song.
It's just real weak.
It's real.
It's real weak. Like, you can either take it whichever way. Like, you can do something with it, or you can just sit on live and just.
Nigga said, you got fired.
They-
You got fired.
like, it's just so stupid to me.
But that's the hood. I bet they were both grown.
It's different. It's different. It's like, you could be fucking, but you still gonna go to school and get straight A's.
All right. Well, I don't want to do that.
Like, sex don't have nothing to do with nothing. People just mentally is trying to do anything for clout. That's just annoying. I don't like it because it's ignorant behavior.
Okay.
Like, one of the men is living in a garage, and Glizzy is getting money off of all these dumbass niggas on his live.
Yep.
Yeah, what y'all getting?
Hey.
Laughs.
Hey, yeah. He said,
I don't know. The DC has just turned into trying to like come up on social media to become something, and it's looking weak. It's looking like real clown behavior. Like, it's girls in DC that's really getting money, but because I don't do still got like that hood beef. It's still like I can't even really mingle as much. Even the men, like, it's just.
So basically,
I'm so nervous with they giving out all these jobs at the post office and stuff like that. You know, when people get government jobs, they be in people's business.
right.
DC is weird.
And that's how I want to know how people be getting so much information.
Oh man,
Somebody family might work at the.
I ain't even about to say that, but I'll tell y'all off there.
right.
For real.
No, that's.
I mean, I know how it go, but
No,
I don't want it to happen to me.
And would you want to tell somebody, like, post someone's business, like where they live?
No, I wouldn't.
No. That's straight. For me, that's straight bam shit.
All right. So what about we were talking about degenerate behavior? That's what that is. What's happening in the DMV? What really sickened me, what I saw was at my place where I spent some time at, Arlington Jail.
Oh yeah.
I saw it was a picnic in front of the tower, and it was a stripper dancing with a child in the background, and a woman throwing some money on the stripper, and apparently it was for a dude's birthday, and I'm surprised, like, in that I never thought Arlington they was gonna do that.
Why? Wouldn't you think Arlington?
That they would
allow it.
that
Be
like
that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
This is broad daylight. It could be a Sunday. So
booty brunch.
And I feel like
and the person was in jail who birthday.
It should have been it should be a time and a place.
And the person was.
Everybody want to go viral. Like Virginia jail probably wants some publicity. They have a publicist.
Wait, it was the man's birthday in jail. Hopefully he got a chance to see it.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I hope he got his window.
He probably was at the window. He probably was in somebody's office with a good view.
I feel like we could have.
Yeah.
So, Ron, this is what you want?
What?
This is what you about? Huh, nigga?
Damn.
I'm sitting over here
Just minding his business, and he goes, "What you want, Brian?"
That's what you about?
Look, man. If the day comes that I pray this day never comes, but I'm behind bars, and then my birthday come around, I would be so fortunate if my brother called me and was like, "Hey, yo, tomorrow, man, 12 o'clock, look out your window, G," and then, oh shit, and then Yeah, I look out the window, I see some strippers and some balloons saying happy birthday, Ron. I'm be happy.
Yeah, it's probably
Like,
lit,
damn,
but
What you gonna do with a heart on? What you gonna do with a heart on?
The same thing you do when your wife leave out.
How you gonna do that on the top of the bunk bed?
His son might be sick, might be in the infirmary.
And somebody might be in the
Yo, my man.
he be in the library. He be in the
Yo, my man,
library.
what I tell you about doing? What you doing?
Right. Hey man, stop. Let me leave first.
I'm tired of this motherfucking bed rocker. I'm trying to sleep, nigga.
oh my
Speaking
God.
of niggas in jail, what about R. Kelly?
What happened?
This is our last topic. We're gonna move
News?
on. Ish Talk TV. Desi, Champagne Ron, AJ Turn Up, Princess Amunda. All right, R. Kelly. There's this dude on YouTube named Choke No Joke, and he's actually
I think I came
We are all
across his
familiar
videos.
with Choke No
yeah.
Joke.
he is actively fighting for R. Kelly because he's bringing other women, other people that's familiar with the people, the witnesses that talked and how some of their stories not looking right, and he's really like bringing people up and talking to it and talking about it and bringing it up, and he's fighting for it. But I'm like, are you really gonna die on the R. Kelly hill? Like, are you?
Ain't the hell to die on, baby.
Are you? Even though there is some shit wrong with it, and he did get frank. Well, it was like
We have proof of Aaliyah, and nobody did nothing.
It was a witch hunt. It was a basically. But do y'all feel like people should be fighting for R. Kelly right now, even though his trial was just a setup?
I don't think he deserves to rot in jail behind what those women are saying that was living with him and all that stuff, had videos, was, reaping what they sow. Like, you want to be around R. Kelly, you want to have this sex thing going on, and you want to have nice things. Those women should be excluded. The Aaliyah situation
And
was
all the
all the other underage girls is like, okay, this is what he needs to be in trouble for.
Nah, they already let that go with the girl in the video. He wasn't
exactly that's the time he should have been in trouble. Now, because these grown ass women is like, oh, his well is running dry. Here's an opportunity. I'm not saying rape and all that stuff don't happen. He probably took the pussy from you one time, but y'all already been having sex. I'm not saying it makes it right, but y'all done took pussy from y'all girl before.
Never have.
No.
Never.
Thought about it. Desires.
I'm not saying like an Ike Turner scene.
I ain't desiring. Nah.
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying like an Ike Turner scene.
I ain't desiring no kind of shits like that. No, I need my shit safe and consensual. But with the R. Kelly situation,
AJ,
I already said this. Other motherfuckers need to be going to jail.
And that's what Choke No Joke is trying to say.
And
other people need to be held accountable.
That's why I'm not arguing with Choke No Joke, because he's not the only one who orchestrated this whole thing. There are a lot of other people. He better start telling. Because what happened to the parents of these people? Why are you allowing your children to go stay with an adult male just because of he's famous? So that's why I say they have a lot of guilt too. It's just more than him. If he should pay for his crimes, but he shouldn't be.
Aaliyah family needs to be burnt.
There's a lot of families out there that need to be held accountable for their crimes. Like you said, it's like, yo, what the fuck was you doing? You were pimping your child because of success,
right?
And now, like you said, because I think a lot of times when people do that shit, they can't live with their souls in the long run. It eats at them.
Yeah, whatever you do and never repent for it or never forgive yourself for, it's going to eat you up. But also, and you're ashamed of it, it's going to eat you up.
You nailed it when you said the well is drying, because they probably ain't receiving them checks like they normally was. Now it's a problem. Because I feel like low key, a lot of shit R. Kelly was doing on the low, and he was paying people quietly. But once that money started getting low, and he said, "I can't do this," or he said, "I won't do it," then they went, "Okay,
he once paid for a man's one of the girl's fathers. He paid for him for a church. Like he bought someone's a church. He bought someone a church.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of shit that's probably gone down that we don't know about, that they left out just to burn, just to get him. So,
Ron, do you think that R. Kelly should be held accountable? or do you feel like Choke No Joke is doing the right thing?
Nah, man. Like I always say, I think the like murder and rape are really to me the only things that should be like real super duper prison time. I feel like drugs, fights, all that other shit, car stealing. I feel like that shit should just be short shit. But if you rape somebody or you murder someone, or if you took any type of advantage over a woman, or if a woman took any type of advantage over a man, these things should be. You should be prosecuted 100%. Mandatory maximums type shit. Because you can't be out here just feeding bitches on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But no, he really had the most on schedules. But you keep them bitches chained up. They get 2 phone calls a week. That shit crazy.
But some of them were lying. Some flip the script. But okay. All right. So that was Ish Talk.
I ain't down on the R. Kelly hill.
Yeah, I'm not even.
You're not gonna die on the R. Kelly
not
hill.
at all. It's just keep that same energy for everybody.
All right. Any last words or anything? Anything you want to bring up? Anybody?
No, not at all, y'all. I just want y'all to just once again check out the show. Shout out to our sponsors, PPP Loans and PPP, not PPP Loans. I'm sorry, PPP Tactical. I'm still thinking
We
about.
We ain't getting paid like that, partner.
I was thinking about our old.
We don't know nothing.
I was thinking about our old.
We don't know nothing about no nothing.
I was thinking about what Desi was talking about loans. I'm like, shit, that does sound good. But PPP Tactical. Shout out to them. Self defense. They are a family. Please check them out. They are located in Baltimore. You can check them out on our page as well. And get our ish gear, utcdmv.com. Maybe it's all here for you.
Yes, I feel like I didn't get a chance to finish a lot of my statements. So if y'all talk trash about me in the comments, it's perfectly fine. It's been real. It's been a long time.
Where can they follow you at?
Oh, my Instagram handle is @WatchDesi, like the watch, like you're watching television, or DESI. So Watch Desi on Instagram. Then I also have like a vibes page, which is Watch Desi with the vibes spelled out just like that. Yeah, I be posting cool stuff. I'm really into music. Put people on the new music and stuff like that. So it's the vibes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I ain't really got shit to promote this week.
Your statements.
Man, a lot of shit, man. I always feel like I'm getting X'd out by the man. But like Tupac said, how many black men over 30 do you see in this country? Like, whoa, loud black men over 30.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you turn 30, Tupac said that this country's already stole a fight out of you.
No, that's true.
But
I know he said that.
I just try to stay black, man. Stay black.
Stay black.
Shout out to the Ish Stars, man. I'm out here cooked.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am.
A__813. You know me.
Go get that. Go get those Ish brownies.
For sure.
And gummies. Ish Stars.
The Ish Stars.
I had 2 stars, and I'm like, loopy. My eyes were low.
Stay
For
black.
sure.